Superstars from the wide webs via YouTube to the debut edition of WrestlingShuffler presents Spelling with WWE Superstars with the help of his trustworthy but yet annoying but yet consistently consistent sign guy Andy. Now, from looking at the title, I know what you probably might think if you're watching this. Golly gee, man, here in the YWC, we don't record PG type of content, man. What are you, some kind of wussy or something? Golly gee, that's even too much PG for WWE, man. That would be something they would present in a Saturday morning cartoon wrestling show, man. What are you, some kind of wussy? Get your free Pebble channel out of YouTube, man. Now, although I might partially agree with you, but as you can see, you can't take a title literally. There aren't, as much as I would love some divas to fill in the bed around me, you know what I'm saying? But, unfortunately, I don't have any WWE superstars around me to spell, although I can, at least my degree will tell you, my bachelor's degree will tell you, that I don't have, but I have a bachelor's degree, not to brag, but I like to know that I know how to spell. Okay, where was I? Okay, so what I'm planning to do here with this concept, spelling with WWE Superstars, is I'm going to spell the name of my city, SETUBL, Setúbal, from Portugal, Setúbal, Portugal. You can see in other videos I talk about my homeland in this channel, but I'm going to spell out my city, the name of my city, using WWE Superstars' first letter, starting letter, first names. Now, you might ask, golly gee, man, that's too much of a sissy kind of thing to do here in the YWC. That's not the argumentative, informative 2-hour, 3 hour Cena bash and talking why WWE sucks, man. But you have to keep in mind that I am the Wrestling Shuffler. I'm the self-proclaimed Wrestling Shuffler. More than talking about more in focusing on the same old tired stuff that people discussed, made files about it, made movies about it, made documentaries about it. I like to have fun with my stuff. I'm not claiming here to be an expert. So, having said that, I'm gonna have some fun by spelling the name of my city using WWE Superstars. And although this might not be creative or as unique or as edgy as some of the other my stuff, but being creative and unique doesn't really mean that the stuff that I do has to be complicated. Being creative can do very little things that most of us, and I hope if you like this, would participate in as well. All the things using material that we can do. That's what YouTube, to me, used to be a lot of fun. It's because it was videos that and using material that anyone could use and could make the best out of it, make the most creative piece of quality content you can make using the simplest and the cheapest of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna start the chicka checka. Let's start spelling my city with WWE Superstars. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm from Setúbal. And if you don't know how Setúbal from Portugal, a city from Portugal, is spelled, I'm going to help you with that. The first letter that starts is with an S. In WWE Superstar, it means that I could start off with Stardust, a weird type of guy that could be used in a WWE better, but instead is behaving like an idiot alongside his also weird brother Goldust. Now, having said that, let's put another letter S and E from SETÚBAL and a superstar that is El Torito, a good wrestler that could be better utilized in a future event with the bunny. Okay, another one is T, as in from Triple H, the game, the former rule of the authority. Okay, so we have SET. Now the next one will be the Dead Man, the Undertaker. Now, the Undertaker right here. It's a shame that Undertaker lost his streak, but what you know, what are you gonna do? So, right now we have 4 letters, SCTU. To spell SETÚBAL, we need another 3 letters. So the next one, we have to believe. And that's what I'm using, Bo Dallas. A guy whose streak was also ended pretty stupidly in my opinion, but heck, WWE is stupid, what can I tell you? But the next one is even more stupid, where I got A, as in for A, right, Alex Riley. They could use Alex Riley better though, because I feel that Alex Riley worked a whole hell of a lot better on the mic by being this varsity character, which seems to be a lot more looser on the mic in NXT than in WWE. Robert is associated to The Miz. At least his mic work on NXT was better, in my opinion. But having said that, so we have SETÚBAL. Now, I'm going to finish off spelling my city with L. As in for Lana, the only diva in WWE who has Dexter's Laboratory voice. I'm not kidding. If you see Dexter's Laboratory and you put Lana speaking, you would get the resemblance. If you make a voiceover with Dexter's Laboratory in Lana's segments, you realize, man, if I didn't know nothing, I'd say she learned a Russian or American by watching Dexter's Laboratory. That to me is freaking hilarious as heck. To me, the Lana is the funniest intentionally diva on that roster. When you say, resist, it is futile, shut up, shut up, shut up. You watch Dexter also saying, shut up. It reminds me so much of Dexter. If Chris Jericho, if any other WWE superstars would dare Lana to say laboratory, I bet she would say laboratory. Hilarious as heck. I love Lana, man. Okay, so I believe that's the finishing touches. So we have S. Okay, SETUBAL. My city, SETUBAL. SETÚBAL. That's how can be spelled. My city, SETÚBAL, with WWE Superstars. This was the finishing edition of spelling with WWE Superstars. I hope I personally never saw this kind of approach from other people on YouTube, so I guess this kind of be a first. I don't know, but if you like these kind of videos from me, comment in the comments down below, like, share, subscribe, join the club, spread, and I like to know, what's your city, where did you come from, and how would you spell that using WWE Superstars? You know how my city can be spelled using WWE Superstars names, but how does your? If you want, make a response, show me how would you spell the name of your city using WWE characters, and hey, let's have fun, because I keep telling, the real motive of my channel and the real reason I watch wrestling and like wrestling is because wrestling is fun, it's playful, and that's what I try to do. I want to have fun up in the YouTube wrestling circus. That's all I'm trying to do. That's the motive, the reason, and my motivation continue to do this thing called the WrestlingShuffler. Now I'm going to breathe and shut up now. More videos ahead. All I got to say is, see you next card game.